Welcome to Illustrator Jones. Once again, lovely to have you here. And welcome to Toast. Thanks for subscribing. Very good of you. Hope you enjoy the videos. Anyway, we're going to do it a bit different today. I'm going to do it live. The pencil. And I'm going to draw... yeah, but you haven't seen one. It's a, you know, it's the other one. The doggy monster. Because last week or the week before I did the monster from Frankenstein's monster. I hope you like it. It hasn't gone out. As I'm doing this, it hasn't gone out yet, so anyway, this is the Wolfman, or the werewolf, or as I like to call it, the BEWAREWOLF. BEWAREWOLF. And we're going to start with a C shape. So here we go. Let's start with a big C shape. Like that. Going to stick a circle there. That's his neck. Well, his neck's going to go like that eventually. Anyway, let's stick a head and then a snout. Make that quite long. Big nose. Slightly manic eyes. If you could, as I draw that, you see what I'm drawing is this. There you go. And then if I make that a see-through box, you can see it then. So that's, and then the nose is on there. So I work on a box principle, or cylinder principle. So that there is a cylinder, basically a bean can, just shapes, and then you add on top of it. So put all the shapes in first. Don't know why I'm giving him bent ears, but I think it looks funnier. Our dog's got one down and one up, which I think is really funny. I want him to look kind of a manic, as if he's mid-change. Now here, I'm going to draw a big circle there. I'm going to rub this out so that you can see what's going on. It doesn't get too confusing. Give some ripples on his nose, because that wouldn't be flat like that. I also want to give him, I'll do that in a minute. I'm kind of running ahead of myself now. But if I can do that kind of thing. Give him some teeth. They are weird shaped teeth dogs have got. Dead weird. Let's just give him some big fangs, I think. Let's just make them slightly not straight. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. It looks alright. I'm going to give him his tongue in there like that. But I want that tongue to lollop out. He's doing a bit of a Scooby-Doo, isn't he, actually? Right. Okay, so we're going to give him some teeth here. So this here is going to be hairy, so it needs to weird whiskers. I just want it. I want him to look like he's mid. You know, he's doing his transformation thing. There's his chest. That's his middle bit, and then there's his bum here. Is that bit there? So that bit's a bit too big. Because I've got a tendency to scribble, and then pick out everything, and you all looking at it maybe going, what's he doing? Anyway, so shoulder, leg behind his belly. Oh, and the all-important fronts. So I'm going to give him long arms, because wolves, I've seen some big wolves on YouTube recently. I don't know whether they're real or not. Is it a timber wolf? He's like a blinking horse. You could go on a saddle on that and ride it. It's so big. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, let's just give him some. This is his arms, little wrists. And then I'm going to draw big hands. Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, hands. Sorry, but they're human hands. They're not. They haven't yet. Or they're in the. You know, they're partly through it. I always remember that scene in The Thing when I was a kid when I watched that, where it says it looks like it's changing into something but never got the chance to finish. Oh, creepy that was. Creepy film. Very creepy film. So this part you can take out now, you see, because you're not going to see that. So but I will. There's his wee chesty. Oh, I'm going to put a collar on him, aren't I? I thought, not a dog collar. Dog collar! I'm not a vicar. You know what I mean? A human collar. No, not. Never mind. I wanted to put a collar on him to make him look like he's ripped his shirt kind of thing. That's what I was going for. Sorry about the terrible dad jokes. Okay, I'm gonna. Actually, I might ripple that and then split it here, and then on his arm. If you ever want to know how to draw material tearing, or you want to do it, a comic version of it, asterisks. Have a look at some of the Roman soldiers when they've been beaten up. Have a look at the tears in their clothing. Really funny. Beautifully done. Very funny. These are his legs. So I've got to figure out how his legs are going to go now. Again, I don't want the feet to have changed. There you go. Oh, well, something like that anyway. And then, yeah, well, I want that to. See, I'm going to use a box idea here for his fingers, and then put the fingers on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then gnarly knuckles. Remember him? Gnarly knuckles. Don't mess with me, mate. I'm gnarly knuckles. Don't hurt me, Arch. I'm only little. Right. I'm trying to remember what I've drawn now. That line doesn't need to be there. Ooh, these lines don't need to be there in the tongue. No. And oh dear, what am I doing? I don't know anymore. That is there. Take that out there. Take that out there. I tell you what I do need to do. I think I need to make those ears bigger. Yeah, I quite like that. That looks a bit more like action happening, you know. That's the inside of his. Oh, I tell you what, I've forgotten. Is his little noggin. His little noggin. I forgot to put that in. Okay. I've got to draw his tongue back in. Right, I've got to draw another foot here. Now. Oh, that's his leg, isn't it? I'm losing myself here. I'm going to do that. That's his back there. There we go. And then I'm going to draw a big tail. So I hope you're enjoying this version. Me walking you through the pencil side of the drawings. Now the format of the actual video itself. Take that out. I don't like that. Yeah, last time the one with the Frankenstein's monster, it was trial and error to figure out an interesting screen format to use. I'll be using that one again because I think it shrunk the drawing down far too much. So now I'm going to be. I've finally done it. I think I've found a happy. I found a happy place. I hope so. And he's scooting. See, he's dragging his bum across the floor. scoot. Oh, I haven't drawn his foot. You can all, you know, you can make those look worse later on, can't you? Oh, excuse me. My lunch coming back to haunt me. I did rush it a bit. Anyway, there he is. He's yeah, the BEWAREWOLF. So let's get to it. See you in a minute.
Hello everybody, it's that time again when I've got to come on here and plead with you lovely people out there to please subscribe and like and share these stupid rubbish videos. Honestly, I wouldn't bother if I was you, but he gets ever so upset if you don't. Please subscribe, please leave a like and a comment if you would like. You can leave negative comments if you want to. Oh yes, you could say, Chris, this is rubbish. Stop drawing. You're absolute garbage. But I wouldn't share this. Nobody else wants to see this rubbish. Anyway, I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.
So, on to inking. Yes. That's ridiculous, isn't it? What was he on it? He's supposed to help me, and yet somehow he ends up insulting me. Yeah, you can leave a negative feedback if you really, really want to. If you hate it that much, knock yourself out. Oh, I don't know anymore. So, I'm just trying to add more detail to the drawing now, little bits of shading and, you know, cross hatching and stuff with fine liners. So yeah, I'm a bit dazed. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I'm a bit like brains like ooh, no, COVID, somebody's got COVID. Maybe not. It could be just a cough. I know. I dusted in my room, and I was all right for a bit. Well, should I? Wore a mask though afterwards. I coughing my lungs up. Sounded like I'd been smoking for years. I haven't been smoking at all, so never mind years. Yes, there he is, looking in the corner, furring away, drawing. Just thought it was interesting that you see a little picture, you know, another angle of me working instead of just straight over it. It makes it look a little bit more interesting. Oh, what's he doing now? Oh, where's he going? What's he doing? Oh, doesn't he look miserable? Face like a smacked bottom. Anyway, this is the format I'm going to stick to now. I remember I told you at the beginning that I tried a new format in the last video with Frankenstein's monster, which I really enjoyed drawing. And can you kindly stop crying? You just asked to come inside and now you want to go back outside. You're being a pain in the bum. Now pack it in. Honestly, dogs. Yeah. So yeah, this is the format I'm sticking with now. Not it kind of reduced the image a bit. Thoroughly enjoyed myself last night watching Bill making stuff live. Although I'm not entirely sure he should be getting drunk while we're watching. What's wrong with you, man? Could be kids watching. Anyway, very funny, very informative actually. And he's done what that dog's whining to get right. That's it. I'm gonna just a second. Right, you can go out. I'm not. No, you can go off. Clear off, and don't respect my door again. Oh, I don't know, honestly. It's a world coming to, and your dog's demanding this and that. Anyway, yeah. So he's got a thing called Bill's Bits. But no, it's just. Miscellaneous bits and pieces that he does, you know, showing you around his studio and everything, which are very interesting actually. And hearing him gabble on, it's always entertaining, I find anyway. So, well done, Bill. Liked it. Still ain't out of the drawings though. But I did mention that last night. I said, I still haven't had your drawings yet. I'll send you mine, but no, I think they got lost in the post. The post is rubbish around here. British. What's it called? Is it British Mail? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I just find it very uncanny. Still, even now, after doing this for over a year now, that I'm looking at Bill making stuff, and his twin brother Dan does, with a beard, glasses, and hair. It's like, although I'm going thin now, I'm going bald, I'm losing it a bit. Every now and again, you'll see a glimpse, like the Mariana Trench going across my head. Anyway, yeah, it's really odd. Very strange. He dropped wine all down himself yesterday because he thought he had some sort of spooky episode, which put me off, I can tell you. Anyway, back to the drawing. I'm sorry, I digress. Talking about absolutely nothing, which I know Bill hates. Oh, he's all right. He was ranting because he's half cut. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't drink myself. See, I don't like the feeling of. I'm not particularly fussed on the taste of wine, and don't like how it makes me feel. This is, I don't know what it is. Used to drink like a wee bit too much on occasions when I was young. But no, gone off it for donkey's years now. I haven't drank. That's a lie, actually. I do have an occasional pint of Guinness, or a can of Guinness, or something like that, But I don't know, a couple of times a year, 2 or 3 times a year. There was a gang of us once, a few years ago now, before COVID, and we all went out to a pub, and there was got to be about 50 people there. I knew, and I thought I'll have a pint of Guinness, I had a pint of Guinness, knocked me off my feet, didn't it? I hadn't drank for ages, I was sitting there all rosy cheeked and red nosed, and people go, "Are you alright? Do you think you should have another one?" I go, "I've only had one." I've only had one. I did have a second one in my hand, and I thought, I can't drink the rest of this. I'm going to go home sozzled. 1 and a bit pints. I'm a cheap takeout, I can tell you. Anyway, back to the drawing. I did some Posca now to the colour, which I really enjoy doing this bit. Now, listen, I did say that 0.7, I think is it 1Ms are the smallest, but just a sec, I'm going to find out. I'm going to grab a pen now and tell you what the name is. Oh. There we go. Oh. Right, I'm back. Right, the one I'm using on there now is called a PC1MR. That is a 0.7. So Dan was right. The smallest one you can get is a 0.7, which is a ballpoint. Which I think they're my favourite one. They're really nice, but the barrel is so small. You don't get a lot of ink in there. Anyway. The next one up is a PC1M. That's a 0.7 too. Now this is why I got all confused the other day. See, when I went to buy these, I thought, oh, that is the one that Dan was talking about. But it's still a 1 point. But the ballpoint one, the PC1MR version, it's not finer because they're both 0.7, but you can get a lot finer drawing with it for some reason because it's a ballpoint and not a bullet point kind of pen. So there you go. I thought I'd made a big mistake. I thought, oh no, yeah, they're still 0.7s, but that is, you can get finer work with that one. PC1MR, and then this one is really good. This is PC1M. Oh, I see it. Anyway. Gonna put the logo in now for the BEWAREWOLF. That surprisingly beardy makes you look wolfy. Makes you look canine. Good film, that, K9. I like that with Belushi in it. James Belushi. Good film, that. I like James Belushi. Very funny guy. I love it in that one when he does the caterpillar on his belly. It's so funny. Anyway, But yes, the werewolf. Now you'll notice I do a lot of changes with this. I'll go to computer in a minute. You'll see the computer. The computer. You'd think I've been drinking, but I haven't. It's 12:15 already in the morning. Goodness me, I'm late doing this today. But yes, I'm doing the logo now. So I finished the drawing. That's done. Now, I was going to leave it like that. I was going to think, right, that's the end of that now. The drawing is finished. You know, do the thing, end of stuff. No. I thought, I'm cheating you, really. I want to give you, you know, your money's worth. Not that anybody's paying. Well, you could do that if you want to on Patreon. You could give us £2 a month and like a cup of tea. I've got a couple of, a cup of mint tea. Oh, blast! I've left me mint tea in the house. Oh. Anyway, yeah, on Patreon. Join me on Patreon. I put other videos up there that just me working basically. You know, I'm not doing any voiceover. It's just that you can watch the process. Computer. So yeah, I thought I'm going to do a background on the computer. I'm going to try something different now. I'm not going to draw it on paper and pencil and pen and all that business, because I know that. Oh no, I've forgotten his name again. No. Anyway, I know one of the people that watch these videos enjoys watching drawing on the computer. You know, with a tablet kind of thing. I don't know how he actually does it now. So I thought, I'm going to draw the background completely on the computer. Computer. Sorry, Star Trek reference. Computer. That's when Scotty... Never mind. Anyway, yeah. So on there, I took the logo into Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator. No, they didn't rasterize it. I vectorized it. And did all sorts of, you know, tidied it up a little bit and then dragged it back over again. You'll see in a minute. Oh no, I have done that already. God, that was quick. Now, I want to put a moon in. And some stars. So, I tried it with this thing. I thought, it just doesn't fit with the drawing, does it? No. So, I'm showing him mistakes, you know. Forget that. No, don't like that at all, because it just didn't work. So I started drawing a castell. Now, for you people out there who don't know what a castell is, a castell is a castle. That's Welsh for castle. That's how they speak in Wales. See, castle. They don't say castle, they say, oh, look, it's a castell. Well, they don't. They actually say it all in Welsh, not just in little bits. But yeah, that's what it's called in Welsh, a castell. Castell fawr. Or is it Mawr? I can never remember which one's which. Which means big castle. Yeah. So I thought, I'm going to draw a castle. I'm going to draw it all on here. And I'll look up who that is later that I'm trying to reference. And I'll put a little sign up in a minute telling you. So just... Yeah, he does drawings on the computer. He likes drawing and sketching on the computer. So I thought, I'll do that in here. So I'm going to put some mountains in behind. I'm going to do a full background now. I'm going to go the whole hog. So I quite like these. I quite like drawing in a different colour than just black and white. Because you can get this effect, look. It doesn't look pen drawn, if you know what I mean. I've got to tidy up some of the edges here because I've left some little lines not meeting, and then the colours will bleed in, you know, if you press the fill bucket. That sounds like a name, doesn't it? Hello, my name's Phil Bucket. Anyway, so there we go. Look, I'm putting the colours in now for these mountains that are going in the background. And I didn't fill in the lines. This is me tidying everything up now. You know, just making it a little bit more dimension to it and thicker lines. And I don't like to. I used to fill in all the little pieces, but it takes forever. Now, if you do like it's what is it? The wand tool, and I'm going to do it in a minute, I'm sure. And you choose everything. What it does is you fill it with one colour, like white or black or whatever, but it leaves all the lines, the black lines. You can see they're empty. I'll show you now how I do it. I can't really explain it in words. Words are difficult. Words are difficult. Yeah, there you go. Look, I'm selecting everything. Everything's white. There's basically just a white block behind there of this castle shape. So I've repeated the mountains, flipped it over so it doesn't look exactly alike. Made a moon. I like this bit. There you go. See, doesn't that fit better than basically a realistic moon looking thing? That fits the drawing a lot more. It, you know, pulls it. It feels like one big piece. Otherwise it looked like two separate pieces. Now the glow behind the moon is that I copied the moon twice. The one behind it I gave it a outer glow, and it just gives you that effect then. So there's two moons there basically, one behind the other. There you go. I just changed the opacity or the colour of the white block I put in. Copied it. The one behind I made lighter, or much lighter, and then the one on top I'm just using an eraser tool to give you the highlights. Dead easy. Very, very easy. None of this colouring in brick by brick kind of thing. You can do that later if you fancy. But to get just the flat colours and everything, it's a lot quicker to do it this way. Well, I find anyway, you know. What do I know? So now I'm putting some shadows in. So what I do is I get a very dark blue. Very navy, dark blue. Almost black. But then I reduce the pen down to about 30% pressure. So it gives you this very see-through kind of colouring. Yeah, putting some mist between the mountains there. Doing a Bob Ross there. Putting a bit of mist underneath the mountain so it drops everything back into layers. Now I did all that grass on the floor. Absolute waste of time. I didn't even use it. So there you go, a little bit, just to give you a little bit of 3D effect, you know. Oh, I am going on today about the drawing, aren't I? This is so different from what I normally do, isn't it? It's everything's painted on the computer for the background. So yeah, when at the end of this, I realised I didn't put any shadows under his bum and his hands and his arms, so I did that off camera. Again with that 30% opacity pen. Now I had a problem here with this. I was handwriting this word scoot. He's scooting, dragging his bum across the floor. I couldn't understand why. Why is it coming out like that? But I figured it out. Just a thing. I don't know why it was just a different setting. Putting some just hand dotted stars in just gives you a little bit more, you know, instead of fancy looking stars. Some clouds because I want some lightning. Gonna put some lightning in now. I love the lightning. It really is a nice effect, the lightning. It's using white with a outer glow, which is quite low in size. And it gives you, look at that. It gives you that kind of real lightning effect. Yeah. So I'm going to resize it now. Oh no, I'm going to do the logo. Forgot about the logo. Yeah, I kind of did the same thing as with the castle. Just there you go. I quite like that. I quite like that on its own like that, but I had to do a surround because you couldn't see it so well. The BEWAREWOLF. Now I'm going to drop that behind the castle watch. Any minute now. Any minute now. But yeah, it's just so the castle's tower goes in front. There you go. Oh gosh, you didn't have seconds to see that. There we go. Putting the name and the address in, and then I'll do a copy of all of those layers on the copy. Then of the copies, I'll flatten it all down into one image, and then I can adjust it all like that. There you go. That's the finished project. I hope you like it, and please subscribe. Please leave a like. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, you know, and if it's a negative comment, don't mind, you can leave us a negative one if you I'll be brave, I promise. Yeah, and join us on Patreon. Support the channel by giving us a couple of quid on Patreon once a month, a couple of pounds, please. Please, I need the money. No, it's all right. You don't have to if you don't want to. But anyway, yeah, just subscribe. But I will see you next time, everybody. Have a lovely week and keep drawing. Ta-ra! How do I stop this now? Oh yeah, I forgot I was on the phone.